Shirone Ichigo chat. I'm so sorry about that. That wasn't an internet problem. My internet is fantabulous. I was like, I was fixing why the stream, or not the stream, why my model was lagging, and then from that point on, everything went incorrectly. I'm so grumpy about my BGM, you guys. First stream of the day, yes. First stream. Well, anyway, back to clouds in your head. I have to continue my story though, but like, I was fixing it. Everything was looking good. I turned on the like stream display, so like I couldn't see myself because that like saves CPU or whatever. Then I realized that my computer is low on battery, so I was like, oh, that's probably what it was. So I reach over and I grab my charger and I plug it in, and then the moment I do that, I look back at my screen and it's all black and nothing's working. So I was like, oh no, and then the stream just like ended. I have no idea why. But yeah, this coffee's good. I have to start over my Gyudon story now. Oh, whoops. But yeah, so I decided on Gyudon. On Saturday, I go to the Gyudon place. My social anxiety sets in randomly. I get freaked out because I don't know where to go to order, to the person or the tablet. And I don't really want to think about it in front of everybody. So I just go to the grocery store because maybe they'll have some. They have kimchi gyudon, and I don't really like kimchi, but I figure I can suck it up and be an adult and it'll be fine. But it was entirely kimchi, and there was only one piece of beef on it, and it was all fat, so I was very upset. I was very grumpy. And the next day I have to go to the company to pay my water bill. I go to the company, I see they have these little bowls. I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna let myself be bested by my social anxiety. My sudden onset of social anxiety. I'm gonna see if they have some gyudon bowls here. And they didn't have, they had like a pork cutlet, pork tonkatsu bowl, and I was like, well, that's kind of similar. Surely that'll satisfy me. And I get home and it's good, but like the gyudon's still in my mind. But I'm like, oh, I really should stop because I've had heavy stuff 2 days in a row. My tummy's already hurting. At this point, we're like 900 and down. The next day, I have to go to 7-Eleven because it's freezing outside and I just can't bear to walk home that long. And I see that they have bowls that look kind of like gyudon, but they're pork bowls. And I was like, well, pork and beef are kind of similar when they're pulled and flat like that. So I get a pork bowl, I go home. Now I'm looking at the onset of like konbini bowls in my trash can. I eat the pork bowl. It's okay, it's not great. And now my week is ruined because 3 days in a row I've had nothing but disappointment. And today I go, you know what? I'm gonna do it. Or no, yesterday I go, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get a gyudon bowl. And I go in and I order my gyudon bowl, and all is well. It was amazing. There's a happy ending to the story. You ever go into social Roblox games and be too scared to talk, or do I just have social anxiety? I cannot talk like on VR chat, in Discord servers, in Roblox. Like, I'm terrified of talking. Even online. I used to have such bad social anxiety that like in like Discord servers I wouldn't even like chat. Like I would be like paralyzed in fear typing what I wanted to say. But I'm I'm slightly like stressed out and grumpy about something that the average person probably wouldn't really stress much about, but I'm stressing about it because I have my autism disorder. But I went to the grocery store because I've needed trash bags. And I always get my trash bags at that store. And for some reason there's like all the sizes and stuff. And there's like 15 milliliters or something. I don't know. Like it was really tiny for like 150, and I was like, well, that's too small. So I look at the others. There's like this huge bag for like 400, and I was like, well, that's too big. So we're going like the three little bears are out here. Okay. I see at the bottom there's like a bag similar to the size that I always get, and it's 300. I'm like, well, that's a bit pricey, but I'll toss it in my cart. And I go to the front, and I'm in a hurry because my medication has been making me like nauseous all the time, like all day, every day, every morning, every night. I'm nauseous, but this time I was really scared I was actually gonna like throw up everywhere. Like I was feeling very not good. So I was like in a hurry to check out. The lady looks at me and goes, "Oh, this bag is for Kasuga. Is that okay? Like Kasuga City." And I don't live in Kasuga City. This store is literally like a 10-minute walk from my house. I was like in a hurry. I was like, well, like I didn't miss here, but like I heard her say trash bag, and they always ask you if you want a bag when you're checking out, and for some reason my brain was like, yeah, that's what she's asking me, so I just said, oh yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it. And she was like, okay. And like I could have easily just overpowered my people-pleasing habits and just said like, oh, let me go grab the one that I need. But I couldn't. And now I have Kasuga trash bags in my house that I don't think I can use. And I have to go back to the store today and ask them about it. And ask if I can return it. And hopefully that lady's not there, because then I'll look really dumb that I looked her in the eye and said that it's fine. My plant didn't go. There we go. Oh, there's lots of plants. Am I out of trash? I think I'm out of trash. Where did I get all these plants? Question mark? Oh, Metal Gear Rising Revengeance is a good game. You should play it. Is it scary? Let me put these here. I'll put them all close together so that they can all grow pretty easily. Alrighty. Put a car here. Put a car here. Oh, don't fall! No! The car fell off. Oh, it came back. Never mind. It's okay. Alright, let's try to stack it. Yay! But like, I'm really dreading going back there and like saying that I like looked her in the eye and ordered the wrong one. And then what if they don't accept returns? I don't know why they wouldn't, because it's like unopened trash bags, but what if? I'm so scared. Oh, and then I also have to do like just like some, oh my gosh. Oh no! Do like some like adult paperwork stuff or something regarding social security numbers, but it's one of those things where like you do it online on a website that doesn't work really. So that's cool. So I'm not really looking forward to that, but it's okay. But I'm a bit frazzled today. So I guess this is a good game for me to play. Did the gnome make noise? Huh? Oops. I'm supposed to be collecting these plants. Oh, I just got hit with a sleepy all of a sudden. Ah. I feel really behind it. I don't know why. Like, it's literally like 9 in the morning. Like, I don't know why I feel behind today. Already? I think I have like no good perception of like what like tasks. What is a good amount of tasks to finish in a day? I feel like I used to. I used to not feel like I had to do anything. Especially while going to school, like I used to just be like, all I have to do is go to school and I'm done enough for the day. Whoops. If I go to school and study, am I out of trash already? Oh, this is a hard level. I'm out of trash. Yo! I've never used this before. But then like you can't— oh! I can't pick up the other trash though. Alright, let me see if I can still win this level. By putting all these plants together. Meow. Meow. Whoopsies. We have one tire. And then let's put all the plants we can. In perspective, in what perspective? In vicinity of the tire. I'm gonna put the tire right in here. Okay. That did nothing. Is it gonna have me? Is it gonna reset it for me? Hello? I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I'm missing anything. There's no other flowers here. Peculiar. Can I restart? Restart scene, yeah. Oh, my computer's hot. Alright. We back. This is a difficult level, but I'm gonna try and do this. And I'll try to collect the plants like immediately. Ugh. I just burped. Don't take out my plants, no! Alright, absorb. Yeah, this music is so nice. Okay. And then we have the gnome. Okay, he didn't fall off. No flowers yet. Anyway, what was I saying? I feel like I have a really bad perception on like what a good amount of tasks is to get done through the day. There's a flower here. Because like every day I already have certain things I have to do every day. Like I have to stream. Most days I stream. So for most days I have to stream. Which that's like a hobby of mine. It's not like a thing that I have to do. I just do this because I like to do it. But like that's one thing I have to do in the day. If I don't do it, I feel kind of sad. Stream. If I don't do it, I get sad. And then I have to do my flashcards because my flashcards are all scientific. So you need to do them every day. At least the ones that I do, in order to remember them. So those are two things that I try to do every day. But I don't consider those like my daily tasks. Like those are just things that it's like a habit to do them at this point. The flashcards are like things that I need to do, or else I'm gonna actively start forgetting the languages that I need to know. So then there's like other things like I don't even know. Like studying like other things like math. Probably like other studying related things. Math, biology, chemistry. I'm trying to learn more English words too. I try to do that every day. Bear! No! He took out my plants. Oh shoot, I haven't been placing my plants everywhere. Uh-oh. But like I try to have 3 goals that I want to do each day, and even though streaming and flashcards are technically like 2, that's like a given. Like those are things that I feel I need to do. And like even if I do those things and more in one day, I still feel like unaccomplished. Like if I'm not a millionaire or something, I feel unaccomplished. And it's so weird. And by like a millionaire, I just mean like financially comfortable. And that's the thing, like I'm financially comfortable now for the first time in my life, and I still feel like anxious if I buy things. It's really weird. Like I've been trying to find a dress to wear for Christmas for my so I'll look nice with my family. And I have literally been looking online at the same 3 dresses for like 2 months now because I get like paralyzed if I have to choose what to buy. Because I'm so used to like not being able to buy any things. Even though literally all of my expenses, like, they're covered for the next like year because I focus on... I did it wrong, but this car looks nice. Like, I focus on my finances so much that, like, I have, like, 3 lists, like, budgeting lists of, like, the exact same month. Just re-budgeted over and over and over just to make sure that I didn't do anything wrong. And in reality, there's probably no reason for me to do that. Like, it's not a bad thing to do, but I don't need to do it that obsessively anymore. But I still do it. And like even after calculating like the cost of like my family, oh no, don't fall. The cost of like my family's like Christmas presents, and like I've already paid for my plane tickets there and back. I've already paid for my hotel. I've already budgeted for my like apartment moving out fee for next year and the plane ticket for next year. Like and like savings. I've budgeted all of that, and I still get freaked out if I have to buy something that's like $8. It's really weird. But like, I think the fact that like I tried to get a gyudon bowl 3 times this week and it didn't work added to that anxiety, I think. Even though like I'm fine, I'm still like above budget, I guess. Under whatever it's called. Like I didn't overspend. Like it's probably like 4 times a month is probably a normal like a number for people to eat out, I think. But I'm so used to not doing that. It's really weird. And then like I get in the mentality of like, oh well, like I worked so hard to get to this point and I should treat myself. So like when I'm looking for a Christmas dress, like maybe I should get my hair done or my nails done. But then I get scared because like I'm so used to doing everything myself, because I can do my nails myself and I'm pretty good at it, like acrylics and stuff, because I taught myself how to. But when I look at like the nail techs and it's like 100, 200 for the nails that I want, and then like the pictures, like the reviews of the locations are always like nightmarish. It's so scary. It makes you just like not even want to do it, or not even get yours done, you know? Because there's just like when you do it yourself, there's like kind of like a guarantee that it won't look horrible, and it won't be like expensive. Surely I didn't underdo it again. Okay. This is a weird level. Bear. Oh no! Ah! He took out my plants again. Is it gonna take forever to let us... Yeah, there it goes. Okay, let's try again. I don't know what it is I'm doing wrong. Should they be like closer together? Like this? Should I just put everything around them? Is that the key? But then they're not really like pretty, are they? Okay. Let me try that. Let me just make like a plant. A plant hodgepodge. Ah! No! It fell on my plants. Oh, this is kind of cool. It's like an alleyway. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, but like even on days where like I finish my flashcards. Oh yeah, I also go to school. Like I wake up in the city and I go to school. And then I do my homework. And it's like on days that I do all that, ideally I should be able to like okay, I did my flashcards, I streamed, I went to school, and I finished my homework. And probably on Sundays it's like I paid my bills. Like that's probably reasons to like relax, you know? What the heck just happened? Did I put that on a bird? I think I did. Uh-oh. Like those are reasons to like relax, I guess, like watch anime or something. You know, most people probably do that like to wind down at the end of the day. as like a habit or just like the routine. But like I don't think, like I can't remember the last time like I just like sat down at night and just like relaxed. I don't know, because I'm like nervous when I do it. Like I feel like if I am awake right now and I'm awake enough to be watching anime, I should be like studying or something, or like working, or like planning a collab or something. My plant's not landing. It sounds psychotic to say. Like it sounds like I'm miserable. I'm really not miserable. Because I've been in like that habit of always doing something since like quarantine, I think. Because during quarantine, I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be so self-improvement core. So I made a little schedule. So that I would still have like a routine for quarantine, and like I would get up at like 8 a.m. and like work out and then drink tea and have a nice breakfast and then study and like do whatever else I had to do, like my hobbies and stuff. I like the way this looks. But I would do all that, and then I was pretty like successful, and on weekends I didn't really have to do anything. I could do whatever I wanted to do. And I got into that habit. Like I guess that's like an okay habit to have. Like it's not horrible. Like the habit of just always doing things that contribute to your overall success and happiness and health or whatever. But like I remember after quarantine, I got really like, I was like jealous of the people that were like, oh, I just watched anime all quarantine. It sounds really weird. But like I kind of wish I had like more anime days during quarantine. No, don't fall, you're okay, okay. I can't really put it into words. Like I wish I was one of those people that just played Roblox and watched anime all quarantine, I guess. But I came out of quarantine like speaking a new language and all that, but I don't know, it feels weird to like even like be sad about it. Not sad about it, I don't even know what this word is. I'm not disappointed, I'm not sad, I'm not upset that I did that. But like ever since quarantine, I never got out of that habit, which I guess that's like not something to complain about at all. Like, oh, I just developed this horrible habit of studying a reasonable amount every day and having good grades and eating properly and having nice hobbies and stuff. Like that's not something to complain about. But I haven't just like, because I made that schedule of things to do, and I always have that little list of things to do, whether it's like drink tea or like journal your thoughts. There's always some sort of like list or schedule to stick to throughout the day. And I can't remember the last time like I just sat down and didn't go according to my little list and just did like what my body wants to do. Like it's like my body is like incapable of deciding what it wants to do now. It's really weird to say, but like the other, like it was like a weekend ago. It was Saturday, and I think I streamed on Saturday, but like I wasn't feeling good, so I ended it. Like I wasn't feeling good, so I ended it, and I kind of like laid on my bed for like a little bit, and I think I like read like a fan fiction or something, and then like after that like first 2 hours, I was getting antsy. Like if I'm not doing something that like my brain doesn't deem as like inherently successful, I start to get like nervous, and it's really weird. What was the fanfic about? It was a yandere boyfriend ex-listener. Ugh. It was a yandere boyfriend ex-listener Um, and I was reading it and spent like 2 hours on it, and I was like, my brain just like went into that you haven't done anything today. Weirdo, so can't relate. Bro, you gotta dip your toes in that yondery water. Bro, am I... It's getting crowded in here. Trying to fit more plants in here. Okay. Alrighty, let me put this guy right here. Oh, okay, good. He didn't fall on top of them. Oh, we didn't do it right. I could have sworn this would be the one that we'd win. But look at this cute little like alleyway. I do like this one that we made. Alrighty, let's try again. I'm gonna try and do the alleyway again. I think putting the plants close together is the way to go. And after everything we place, we're going to check. Oh no! I knocked over my plants again. But after everything we place, we're gonna check to see if there's any seeds that have grown. Move, birdie. Whoops. I can't put it into words really, because it sounds like I'm like sad or complaining about it, but like I'm really not. This is so pretty. But like... I feel like it's like for that reason that I have like a really weird like I can't... I feel like I don't do enough in the day, even though I do, like, I'm always doing something throughout the day. Like when I'm on, even when I'm on the bus, like I'm doing my flashcards while I'm on the bus. Oh no! Any... Okay, there's blossoms there. Oh, okay. There's a plant here. Plant here. Alright, it's not super noticeable when it's telling you that there's a plant already, so... Yeah. Anything? Oh. Okay. Here we go. I feel bad collecting the pretty flowers because they are pretty. Alright. But like that day, like Saturday, like if I sit down with the intention to relax, like I know I'm probably not gonna do that the whole day because it's almost painful to like sit and not do anything. Like if I'm watching anime, it's gonna be in the back of my mind that I could be like studying or doing anything else or like commissioning art of like Ichigo for thumbnails and stuff, or like commissioning other projects, and I'm not doing it, I guess. Like if I'm watching anime, I'm watching it while I'm planning my schedule or something, or while I'm going through my game list, or just while studying or doing homework. Like I think I made like a... Oh, bye chair. I think I made like a subconscious rule to like only watch anime like while I'm doing something productive or something. Watch Jujutsu Kaisen? I need to. I have a crush on Mahito. I think I've read like 20 Mahito X listeners. I can't tell if we have enough. Let me put this here. damn plant over. Plant number 1. Plant number 2. Plant number 3. Maki kinda bad. He is kinda bad. He's yummy. Oh no, I can't. It's not showing me the ball. Oh, it's because I already placed it. We always get to 54%. This has to be a scam. This has to be a ploy. I'm about to place all these plants so close to each other. Let's start in the middle, okay? Let's start in the middle. They're gonna be all up next to each other. It's like a different kind of plant each time. Now, let's trap them in the car. Anything? Nothing yet. No. Car. Okay. So we're doing good so far. We're at 13%. Let's put some plants under the car. Tire. Oh, look, it landed right where the car's tires would be. Ah. I don't know, maybe I should like... Maybe I should like take a week or something to just like a mental vacation. I don't know what the word is. Because the thing is, like, I don't really get burnt out. Like, if I do, it's like not even doing anything like that bothers me really. It's really weird. Cause I can grind like non-stop pretty well, but I wouldn't even say that I'm grinding right now. I'm just like, I always feel the need to always be doing something. There was something I was gonna say, but I forgot. This music makes me feel like I'm ascending to the extraterrestrial realm. Yeah. Why is it getting like slightly louder? Hey. Ah! Alright, no flowers came from that. Let me put a gnome? Like a bottle right here? Okay. Good. Oh yeah, but like if I'm like when I'm doing my math, like I have a little curriculum I wrote out for myself, a little list of like all the math that I need to learn. Currently I'm in the 5th grade level. But like I have a little list and I have little checkmark boxes next to each unit that I finish. And I'm not like struggling with it really. So it'll be like easy for me right now. So I'll be sitting, I'll get through my unit and I'll want to keep going because it was easy and I want to try and get as much done as I can that day. And I will, and it'll be like 3 hours later and I'll still feel like not successful. Oh, there's a plant here. Like I'll feel like, oh, I should have spent 8 hours doing that math. But then I know 8 hours later I'll be mad that I spent all day doing math and not doing my other things like my studying. It's a really weird mentality. So what I was saying is like maybe I should take like a brain vacation while still going to school and just like only do my flashcards and streaming. Like just things that like I know I enjoy doing and not really need to like do anything, I guess. I don't know. Oh, there's a plant here. There's a lady in my head who calls me stud muffin. In your head? Oh, this is kind of pretty. I want to go to Costco. I know there's like Costco's in Japan. But I want some Costco muffins. I think I just heard like a scream outside. Oh. My plant's not planting. It looks so pretty, but we didn't do it this time either. There's gotta be something we're missing. It's always 54%. I don't think we've ever struggled this much on a level before. Does chat have any recommendations? Any brain power that I'm not using? Oh yeah, but like, I'm trying a thing where like, I make like 3 goals in the morning. I'm waiting for it to tell me that I did a bad job and I need to reset. There's nothing here! There's no seeds! What? Do you guys want to play Minecraft together and like kiss or something? I don't see any seeds. This is a really pretty game though. Do you think there will be a goose in it later? Should we email the mod team and ask for a goose in the game? Hold on. Cloud Gardens game email. Who made them though? Okay, Noyo. Noyo game dev email. Noyo Games. Is this them on Twitter? Okay. So I think this is Noyo because the game art style is similar. It's aligning. Should we make like a public Twitter message to him? Goose, cringe. You're cringe. Geese are the most uncringe thing alive. Okay. This looks like his game style because it's like pixelated nature. This has to be him. It has to be. Should we at him? Is that rude? Is it rude to just like at a game dev and tell them what they should put in their game? I doubt Cloud Gardens is having updates though. Oh, I shouldn't. I should leave him alone. What happened? I got tagged on Twitter. What? Oh, this is so cute. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have checked Twitter during the stream, but I was looking at the game dev and I saw that it was tagged in something and it's cute. I have to say thank you. My emojis aren't working. Okay. I've replied. Sorry, chat. I got distracted. Alright. I won't heckle the game dev. It's still... can we... It won't let us, like... I don't even know what this feature would, like, be. Because... I don't think you can actually... do anything with this. Like, it's not growing really as much. You see? I'm gonna reset it. Creative mode. Okay, let's try again. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong on this level, but it's really kicking my butt. I'm gonna try to just put... There were 4 seeds, but now there's like only 3 here. I'm gonna try... Here, I'm gonna save the big things for this. Maybe that's the method. Maybe we need to do smaller things first. Any flowers? No flowers yet. I guess that order didn't really matter then. I miss my grandpa. Sorry for that outburst, chat. That wasn't very gamer pog of me. Alrighty, let me... Wait, I was gonna say, I probably have to go like 10 minutes earlier than usual. Just because, like I have to tell them that I knowingly bought the wrong city bag, like a doofus. I spy a flower. Alrighty, let me do the small things first, I guess. Then we'll save the big things for the later times. What's a city bag? It's like the trash bags. They don't... You can't just put your trash out like in random bags here. I don't think we actually pay like for like the trash guy. Like you just buy the correct bags and that's like your payment. Like that money goes to the trash company. What? Also, you can just kind of like put your trash anywhere, as long as it's trash day and it's in the correct bag. It's a pretty interesting system. That. Oh, I didn't realize there were flowers here. Whoops. Okay. We're at 53%. We're already doing better than usual. I'm optimistic, chat. I think we might be able to do it this time. This is gonna be the highest we've ever gotten. Any flowers? Mulch is here. I forgot who Mulch is. Ah! Oh no. Where'd my plant? Here. Oh, that didn't work. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'll stack my tires. Any flowers? I want golden curls so bad. I just want to like smell the rolls, you know? I think I need to keep these like close to the other plants though. Put that here. Okay. Alright, we're at 78%. That took out some of my plants. Alright, we got some plant here. was difficult. Because it's hard to get the plants all together. And have a place where like everything fits. Yes, you could say this is a puzzle game. I think this is a nice spot. Oh, it's not working. Okay, there. Here? Oh, oh, here we go. Okay. Any flowers? None. Okay, okay. Okay, chat, we're at 96%. We're at 96%. There's a bud up here that hasn't grown yet. Oh, where do we want to put this? We gotta make this count. I think this is a nice spot to put the chair. Put it right here. It seems to not want to be there. Did it go there? I think it did, okay. Okay. We got more flowers, We did it! Chat, we did it! We're such gamers! Okay. I need to start doing more stretches. I want to be able to do the splits, so I kind of do those kinds of stretches. We got a new seed. I do those kinds of stretches every night and every morning. Ow, my foot. It like slid across my blanket all funky. We got cactus, Kansas, jungle, sakura, and plant. Very cool. I feel so bad when I scare the birds away. Are we going to Las Vegas? These, oh my gosh. Keeps growing. Alright, next scene. I'm sorry for not deciding on like an anime. It was cause I just finished Parasite yesterday. And I didn't want to be watching like 2 animes at the same time. And not be able to like focus entirely on the one that we're watching together. But probably next week I'll be able to do like pick an anime to watch for the week and stuff. And do anime club. I've never hosted an anime club before, so you'll have to bear with me. We'll learn about it together. Oh, I'm in the void. Okay. What is this? I can't tell if this is like Japan coded or not. Boink. Boink. I'm being so scarce with my seeds because of the last level was like traumatic. And chuck. Yo, oh whoops. Box. Box. I think I have hiccups. Box. Okay, and then we got a plant here. Box here. This is a really pretty game. I felt a bit weird about the trash at first, but I think it all works together in the end. Oh no! The concrete was like actual concrete. Bat. Bat. Whoops. I took out a plant on your way out, huh? Oh no. What if this is hard like the last level? Bro. Boink. Up. Sorry for my like really long-winded explanation of how I'm feeling. I feel to clarify, I'm not like upset about that I studied all quarantine or anything. Are the metal things like actually weighted? Cause I can't tell. Like it seems like the metal and the concrete are having like weight accurate responses. I don't know if that's the right word. Boink. What? That did nothing? Is it because it fell off? Yo! The truck sign. I'm gonna move over here. Maybe. Bam bam. Country sounds. Have I had seeds ready to plant this whole time? Methinks so. Alrighty. Oh no! It fell down. If I get a 3D model, do you guys want me to do like workout yoga classes? That sounds so weird to say. I haven't seen a VTuber do like actual like workout content though. I think that's funny. It's an untouched niche market. Bro. I could have sworn these are meant to like hang up. There we go. Are we gonna do it, chat? We did it! Got a bunch of new stuff. And what is this? Table. Bro, I didn't think it would take out the plant. That's not fair. Thought it would have table physics. Table reaction, table to table communication. I like the gnomes. This is gonna sound really weird, but like for my future house, like my dream house, I want little gnomes in the front yard, and I want to repaint them every year. That's been like a really weird goal of mine ever since I watched Romeo and Juliet as a kid. I think that's like the weirdest thing I've ever said. It's a deep secret of mine. Oh, we're done. Okay. Boink. Are we supposed to put it in the planter? Oh no. I think we should have because that planter's right there, but there's no trash. Oh. Put it in the planter. And oh, this is a park. That's cool. Are we gonna have a slide? Boink. We got a rubber ducky. My bookie. On the dresser. My bookie. And the trunk. I forget the rest of the words. I swear, my new medication's been like messing with me. I remember last time I took this, it made me nauseous all the time. And for some reason, I kind of thought that I'd be able to handle it better this time. If you did 3D model, you need to twerk. I would, I promise you. Hi. Hi, game. Welcome, welcome. E. Blink. Oh no, I can't see my chat. Uh-oh. There we go. Ah. I think I told you guys this, but this is like really awkward. That's Shirone Ichigo, so I'm pretty good. It randomly crashed at the beginning, but that's just how an Ichigo stream goes. I think I told you guys this, but like, only my English-speaking classmates like outcast me. Oh my gosh, look, it's like a little dinosaur. Hi, dino guy. Anyway, they outcast me. It kind of hurt my feelings at the beginning, but I don't really care now. Just because I'm not really interested in hanging out with them. There's one girl that's really nice in that group, but I mean, they're all nice. Don't get me wrong, they're all nice. But they all still outcast me, so yeah, it's really weird. I don't even think they know why they outcast me. I genuinely think it's just that like the neurotypicals can detect who's autistic and outcast them. Science. I think it's just that. Like, I don't even think they know why they're doing it. Because I can see them like teetering between if they want to include me or not. Because sometimes they invite me to things, and what I mean by outcasting is not that like I'm not invited to every single thing that they do. Is that they made. We were all in a group chat together to like make plans for things. And then they left a group chat that I was in. And they said that they left because I quote unquote start too many conversations, which I think what that means is that I talk too much. And they said that the group chat with 10 people in it was just too active, so they just couldn't handle it. And it's all my fault. But literally the only reason that I was talking at all in that group chat is because I was trained by the neurotypicals to always respond to things in a talkative way. So everything they said I tried to be like interested in and stuff and reply. I didn't want to reply. I wasn't having fun. But that's what I'm supposed to do. But I guess I wasn't supposed to do that. So they all left the group chat. Then they made a new group chat without me. And that's where they put all their plans in. But the thing is that they forget that they didn't put me in it. And it's really awkward. For them, not for me, because I think it's funny every time they forget it, because I'll ask them about plans and they'll say, oh, so-and-so said that they'd send info to you in the group chat, or they said that they'd send it in the group chat. And I'll just act like I have no idea what's going on. This is a wooden slide. Like, if you slid down this, you would get impaled. Or they'll be like, oh, so-and-so said that they'd send info in the group chat. And I'll act dumb. I'll be like, oh, you guys left the group chat. And they'll like panic for a minute and they'll be like, oh, right, sorry, I forgot, I'll just send it to you. But this isn't the first time that that's happened. Like, they constantly tell me that they'll send things to me in the group chat that they exclude me from. It's really, this is a lot of trash. It's really weird, champ. Can you impale me? I don't have a cock! Oh, I want to put all this fun stuff around. This looks fun. Yeah. Can I take the plants with me next time? That's not what I meant by that, but okay. Alrighty, let's go. I just got hit with such a strong craving for apple juice. Okay, we got a fridge. I didn't even plant my plant, bro. Alright, I got a nice cactus. And a sideways fridge. And a washing machine. People are fudging weird. Only neurotypical people. But like, fridge. But it's like, they still, like, after that, they still invite me to things. But they continue to, like, make plans specifically that, like, I can't go to, I feel like. Because, like, okay, we had summer break. Summer break is a month long in Japan. It's not that long. We had summer break. I was working. This is the only time that I've been here that I have, like, a job. Right now I consider streaming my job, so like if I don't want to, because now I'm actively like turning them down all the time because like I don't really want to put effort into people that don't care about me. I don't understand women, that's why they scare me. Women are scary, dude. I don't have a whole lot of women friends. I think I've told you guys why though, but I feel like it's a common thing for like autistic girls to have more guy friends than girls. I think it is a common thing. I'm sure there's a study on it, but like I have more guy friends than girlfriends. They're adding Eminem to Fortnite, ayo. Let me look it up. Do autistic girls have more guy friends than girlfriends? Alright, well, let's go to Reddit. That always goes well. Let's go to Reddit for our information. There is a theory behind it called the gender incoherence theory. It speculates that men with autism have more female traits and women with autism have more male traits. It lies in the differences between certain neural brain networks being over and or under exaggerated. I didn't know this. Like I always just said, oh yeah, I just have more guy friends because they don't bully me. As you should treat others how you want to be treated. They have shown how they want to be treated. Yeah. Wise words game. I needed to hear that. Well, I felt like an asshole kind of about it because like I feel like I gave them the benefit of the doubt, like, oh yeah, I'll hang out with y'all. And then they outcast me and I think we hung out like one more time after that. And after that I've been kinda like off towards them. Like I'm like I would rather just go home and study, to be honest. But like I had a job over summer break, so I have so many female friends in high school. Now I have a VTuber here. Maybe, I think so. I think overall autistic boys are like regular boys times 10 in terms of like niceness. I think so. I'm not a femboy. Well, congratulations. I am not a tomboy. Or boy. I am not a boy girl. Mask girl. What's the opposite word? Mask girl? Man girl. Man boy. Boy. Avatamik. But yeah, so like, I worked over summer break. They said that they wanted to have the girl that was in charge of planning this one said that they were gonna have a beach get-together party, and at the end of summer break, like 4 weeks away, and to tell her what days like I'm open, and then we can like plan it out from there. I said that I'm off work Fridays and Saturdays. That's a reasonable like time off, right? Like that's typical like days off, I feel. Fridays and Saturdays. That seems like a good time to go to the beach, right? She goes, "Oh, well, everyone else is saying that Wednesday and Thursday would work best." Literally, who is off work on Wednesdays and Thursdays? I refuse to believe that everyone else was saying that they're off work Wednesday and Thursday and that Friday and Saturday are just too inconvenient for a beach day. Literally, what kind of psychopath goes to the beach on Friday or Saturday? No, we need to go to the beach on Wednesday and Thursday. Like, let's use our critical thinking skills here for a second. Because back then I would have been naive, like I would try to talk myself out of it, like, no, they're nice to me, they like me, I didn't do anything wrong. They wouldn't not invite me or plan around me. I'm more aware now because I realize, yes, they would. neurotypical people will do that, and I don't get why they wouldn't just not invite me in the first place. Devil May Cry 5. But it's like, then, or they'll say that they're planning something to me, and then they'll tell me that they'll send me updates later, and they never do. And I realize that it could be just because, you know, everyone was just too busy and stuff, and maybe it just never got planned out, because I think that happens a lot. But I'm pretty sure that they've had outings together without me, and like, I'm not really upset about it anymore. I'm just kind of like, I get weirded out because they still try to talk to me after school. Like, all the English speakers will bunch together in the entryway and talk to each other. And when we talk to each other, they'll tell me about plans that they made without me as if I was invited. And it's so awkward. Like, one of them the other day was like, oh yeah, we're gonna reschedule the Friendsgiving because we were gonna do it last week on Thursday, but no one else could, so we might move it to later. And I was like, oh, this is literally the first time I'm hearing about this, but I'm gonna nod along and pretend like I knew about it this whole time, because every time someone accidentally says something to me, everyone looks at me like to see my reaction, because they're seeing if I'm gonna realize that I wasn't invited in the first place. I mean, it's their loss because I'm the only one who knows where you can get an apple pie in Japan. And but like, it's so weird because it's like they still invite me to things. They're like, oh, we were gonna head to the mall this weekend or whatever. But I feel like 1/3 of things that they do, they invite me to when they invite the rest of the group there. And for like a month, every time I left school, like I would literally just walk right past them talking outside. And I feel like, I don't know if it's not a race thing in the sense that like I'm brown because there's black people in that group. But it's a race thing in the sense that I think I've said this kind of before. But this is gonna sound really, really weird of me to say. I promise I'm not racist. But like, the Nepali and Indian like amount of immigrants in Japan is comparable to like Mexicans in America and how they're treated. Now I'd like to specify here that obviously I'm not like racist against like Mexicans or anything like that. I'm just drawing a parallel because I think it's very similar. I'm here, welcome. But like probably not as extreme as the racism that Mexicans experience in America, but it's comparable because like when you go to America, like every old man is griping about like, oh, immigrants, and there's Mexican restaurants like all over the place, which I am extremely appreciative of because I love me some Mexican food. But like there's a strong like Mexican influence in a lot of places in America because Mexicans are like a large percentage of immigrants. Actually, that could be wrong. I think it was like Mexicans weren't the biggest percentage of immigrants in America, but I could be wrong about that. But anyway, it's comparable because like a majority of immigrants in Japan are Nepali and Indian, and likewise you're gonna find Nepali and Indian restaurants like everywhere, all over the place. So I think it's comparable, though I wouldn't say that. Well, yeah, when people, there's a lot of racism towards specifically Nepali and Indian people. How's your day, Ichigo? It's good. It's kind of off, but it's okay. I think I'm a little sick, but yeah. Welcome. There's a lot of racism towards Nepali and Indian people in Japan. And whenever like I'll be reading like Google reviews on like a restaurant or a store, and there will be like a bad review, and it'll be like, oh, the foreigner at the cash register. And I realized after hearing a lot of people complain about foreigners, because I know there's like rumors like, oh, Japan hates foreigners. Everyone's gossiping about foreigners, how much they hate foreigners. A majority of the time, when they're talking about foreigners, they're talking about Nepali and Indian people in the same way that like racists in America complain about immigrants, they're talking about Mexicans. So I feel I need to draw that parallel for context. And everyone I've spoken to has said that the reason that they dislike Nepali and Indian people is because they smell bad. And you can like Google this on Reddit. People are always asking why Indians and Nepalis smell bad. I didn't notice this when I first got here, and they use this as an excuse, like constantly. Like I feel the need to like I don't want to diss my English speaking classmates aside from them being like kind of assholes to me a little bit. But like I feel like their entire personality, this isn't all of them, obviously. There are some English speakers at my school that are like nice and stuff and not really cliquish, like a majority of them are. But like literally a majority of their conversation starters in their conversations are just complaining about Nepali people. And you know, after, you know, like 7 months, that gets a little old. It gets old real quick. And when I first got there, I just thought it was kind of funny because there was a Reddit post when I got there, like asking why a majority of like this guy's classroom smells so bad, and the comments were like it's because of like the Nepali people or whatever. And I thought it was just I didn't think it was real. I thought it was like a rumor because I never experienced it. They were like all the English speakers would interrogate me. They'd be like, "Oh, I feel so bad for you, Ichigo," and I'd be like, "Oh, why?" And they'd be like, "Because your class is Nepali, has a lot of Nepalis in it." And I guess this is context for why I get so upset about it, though I get upset about racism in any context. But me and my class, we're very close, like closer than the other classes, because like whereas the other classes are kind of like cliquish, like they're not all English, all whatever, they're all mixed around, English speakers, Vietnamese, other races. My class is very like a genuine class. Like we hang out together, we go out to eat, we like share food with each other and stuff, like we follow each other on social medias. Whereas like the other classes don't really, like we take selfies together, the other classes don't really do that. So I'm not too fond of racism in any context, but they always like tell me that they feel bad because I'm in a class with people that I genuinely enjoy, basically. And I'll tell them, oh, like, I don't really think it's like, I don't think they smell bad, they're nice to me. And they just like, for at least 5 minutes a day after school, just complain about Nepali people. And I'm like, how do you have that much time on your hands? And they keep saying it's the smell. They say it's the smell all the time. But also, I think I told you guys, I ran out of deodorant during Japanese summer. Japanese summer is nightmarish because the UV rays here are stronger than the ones in America. So it genuinely like burns to go outside and you are dripping sweat constantly. And I ran out of deodorant during Japanese summer. I smelled horrible constantly, like god awful, no matter how much I showered. And not a single English speaker said anything to me, and I know damn well that they could smell me, and they still talked to me, and so I know that it's not the smell. I know it's not the smell, and I'm just like, even if it was the smell, why do you have the energy to complain about an entire race of people every single day? So like it's to the point, like I told you, it's like their conversation starter. Like I'll just be walking through the hallway at school and there will be like an English speaker in the hallway, and like one time they were like, oh, I tried to go to the bathroom but I couldn't because there were too many like Nepali people in it. And I was just like, okay, alrighty then. And I go back to my class, and I feel like maybe they're just like intimidated by me because I'm like visibly not impressed by them anymore. Because I don't really like, I think I actually scared them, because the other day I was talking to them for the first time in a while, because I told you guys that I didn't talk to them really for like a month. And I was sitting, like, we were talking outside for a bit, and I don't even remember, just like the usual, like they were complaining about Nepali people like they do. You know, just normal human behavior. And one of them was like, "Oh, I've actually like," I said, "Well, I mean, I don't think my class smells bad, you know, the usual." And one of them said, "I actually heard some rumors about your class." And I was like, like what? And I don't think I was like scary. I don't think I'm a scary person. And he goes, "Well, never mind. I probably shouldn't say. I probably shouldn't gossip or spread rumors." This is complete bullshit, because the whole time I've been here, everyone has been gossiping and spreading rumors about everyone. Only English speakers though. They love to gossip and spread rumors and eat hot chip and lie. And now all of a sudden, I ask for an elaboration and you don't want to give it? Nah. Give it to me. Spit it out. Spread your legs and squeeze it out. And he goes, no. I shouldn't have said anything. I'm sorry. And I was like, okay. Like, that's weird. That's weirdo behavior. So, I feel like maybe they're not inviting me to things because their racism against Nepali people, and I actively get along with Nepali people. Or no, I just actively am not racist against Nepali people. It's really not that hard. But I feel like that's part of the reason why they outcast me. Because I keep trying to overthink it to come to a conclusion of why, like what I did. And, oh, we did it. I can't believe that I've been outcasted for 7 months because I started too many conversations my first month of being here. Like, that just doesn't sound like a very, reasonable explanation. You know? I mean, I'm not neurotypical, so maybe I don't know. But it's like, I can see them, like, fighting it. Like, they're fighting their core drive to exclude me. Like, they'll be like, "Oh, you wanna go to the mall?" I'll be like, "Oh, maybe." Like they can't. They know that I didn't really do anything wrong inherently. Oh, this is kind of cool. Are we gonna build a UFO? They know your secret. Yes, they can tell. They can sense it. It's so weird. But yeah, so I just like, it's like I've grown as a person. Like, I don't really need validation or to go out with people. That when I would rather be here streaming. I would rather be here like studying or something, or watching anime, like succeeding, I guess, than, you know, to go out and be weird. Also, okay, I went out with them once. Well, multiple times, but I went out with them earlier. And this has happened before. I don't know why. They keep choosing izakayas. I think that's the word, but in a izakaya is like a bar that serves snacks. So like you get like a little room. Typically like 8 to 10 people. You get a little room. You're sitting on the floor at a table. You can get drinks, and they also have like French fries and like takoyaki and whatnot, like other stuff. They invited me there. They'd gone to a izakaya before, and I missed it, but they were saying that, oh yeah, we'll just like split the tab or whatever and it'll be fine. And this was back when I obviously like I was having financial issues. So I couldn't, like, I could guarantee that I could like take like maybe 500 in and afford like a snack for myself. But if you're splitting the tab, then there's no guarantee. And also, I feel like splitting the tab is something that you do with like your close friends. Like me and my girlfriends, right? Like my friends, my best friends, we go out, we all get like something from like $10 to $14, and we're just like, yeah, let's split it. Hell, even like sometimes one of us will just pick up the entire tab just because, you know, we're friends. It doesn't matter. Like, eventually we're all gonna pay each other back. It'll all come full circle. And like in that case, it's fine. But I'm like, with a bunch, especially that many people, and especially when I'm the only one that can't drink, it seems a little strange, I guess. Because it's like, I know that you all are gonna get like five different 500 in drinks, and I'm gonna be with my 100 in apple juice, and then at the end I'm gonna have to pay 3,000 in, you know? I think that's literally how it worked out. Like, it's so weird. But okay, so like before I went, it also seems like they don't tell everybody that we're gonna split the tab. And before I went, I said, I don't have that much money right now. Can I, just pay for my own? Because surely that shouldn't, like, create any problems, you know? Like, if I just pay for my own thing, then everyone else can split the tab if that's what they want to do. And, the organizer was like, yeah, sure, that's fine. I was like, okay. So I bring my money, I keep track of what I get. I think I got like some french fries and like a little ice cream scoop, and then like I think a strawberry milk. It's like 1,500 in or something. Then they're like, alright, let's all go split the tab. Everyone has had like 2 or 3 drinks. I put in my money. The total, keep in mind this is Japan. Everything is crazy cheap. But the total is literally, it was like $300, I think, or more. And I was just looking. Strawberry milk is so bad. No, it's fancy here. Like they pour like a strawberry puree on the top, and the milk is really like thick. The total is like $300. I go ahead and put forth my $15 because it's like, what's the logic in being like, oh yeah, the youngest member of our group is broke and had a strawberry milk. Now let's share the burden of all of our drinks with her. I'm not getting mad at them for that. I'm just saying, like, it seems logical to let me be the one that just has to pay for mine, you know? And so I'm watching them all, like, what's the word? Cabber? Scalber? Scolder? Clobber? What one of those words fumble together like their money for the payment. I feel bad because the person who organized it was like very stressed out because some people, I guess aside from me, weren't paying, and then some people were bickering because they didn't know that we were gonna have to split the bill. I went ahead and put like a little more money towards it just so nobody else was stressed out. Chocolate milk butter. You're following my dad's footsteps. There's a flower here, but I put like another $1 towards it, which like 100 in Japan, it's not huge, but you can get like 3 packs of noodles with 100 in, and at the time like that was like my meal money, you know. So like I'm watching everyone else bicker about like I'm watching everyone else bicker about the money. One of the people who drank the most goes, well, we should all, I think the like total that everyone was expected to put forth was like 3,800 or something. Which is like, obviously I'm not paying $38 when I had not that much to eat, you know. Like, I wasn't the one drinking and racking up that bill. So I'm just sitting here watching everybody like bicker, and one of them goes, well, if we all pay 3,800, then there shouldn't be a problem. And I'm just like, ugh, I don't like it here. And eventually, some people have to pay more, some people have to pay less, because I guess not everyone thought that we would be splitting the bill. And I think the organizer almost started crying. Oh no! Oh no! Goodbye. But it was so stressful. Not like, probably less for me than everyone else, but like, it was so strange. They're fun people to be around. Do not associate me with that dude. No, he said it'd be Chocolate City for the rest of his life. But yeah, like, long story short, they outcast me, but the moral of the story is that I don't really want to like go out with people who are like racist for entertainment and also bicker over splitting bills like that for some reason. But it's like, I was just like, I've been laughing about it ever since the, oh, we were gonna have a Friendsgiving last week, but then we couldn't decide on like a date, so we didn't do it, but we'll do it this week. And me just pretending like I knew what they were talking about. It's such weird behavior. It's so weird. And I could tell, like, they were intimidated slightly when I was, like, not talking to them. Like, because despite, like, me being outcast by them, I could tell that they still wanted me to talk to them. Like, they didn't want me to, like, not be interested in them. But I wasn't having it. Like, I'm not the type to view myself as, like, this isn't a personality trait of mine. To be like, oh yeah, they like me, they want me to talk to them. Like, that's not my typical way of thinking, mind you. But I could just tell because after a while, after I stopped talking to them, didn't Prodog also love chocolate stuff? Yeah, Prodog did, rest in peace. Because after I stopped talking to them, they were like slightly like insecure, I guess. I don't know how to word it. Like they tried to talk to me more and more. They tried to compliment me more. They tried to start conversations with me more and be like, oh, I haven't talked to you. I haven't seen you around, really. I'm like, yeah, that's because I go straight home and I study and I do my work and then I come back to school. And I think after a while I started talking to them more and then I got the same like, oh, yucky Nepali people. And I was like, alrighty, I'm out of here. The past seems to be repeating itself. Oh, we did it! I should probably go ahead and like start doing my end of the stream rambling, because I do have to get dressed early and go muster up the... Where's the ground? Huh? There's no ground. Muster up the courage to like go return my Kasuga bags. Eunice to my toe. What'd I do? Did I make a noise? But like, yeah, yeah. Neurotypical people. Maybe we should like, we can look up like a scientific explanation. Why do neurotypicals hate divergence? Why is this the first result? I'm not gonna spread neurotypical propaganda. Obviously not every neurotypical person is evil. I just find it funny that they can always tell. Why do neurotypicals outcast neurodivergence? I don't even know what to look this up. What to look up? Let me see. Okay, so I looked up, do neurotypicals know who is autistic? And the first result is a Quora post, and it says, do neurotypical people know when someone is autistic? And someone answers, the short answer is yes. The long answer is, holy fuck, do you people make my life impossibly difficult? That's such a funny response. Anyway. I can't find it. It was like a study though. Okay, yeah. The National Institute of Health.gov says neurotypical peers are less willing to interact with those with autism. They can always tell. I actually said this out loud to make them uncomfortable because we were all out eating together. Rare occurrence, I know, but we were out eating together. They just be hating, yeah. Like they're either mean to you and outcast you or bully you, or they develop like a savior complex towards you. Like they'll overstep how they treat you. Because there was a girl who was bullying me, like really harshly. Like she was calling me at my house to bully me. But she was pretending like she wasn't, like to my face at school. Or at work. I worked with her. She was 2 years older than me. What a weirdo. I was like 17 and she was like 19 and she was being a freak and harassing me. But I messaged her and I said, if you keep calling me at home, I'm gonna put a restraining order on you. And she was like, I knew you were autistic because someone told me, and that's why I think it's just especially sad that they're bullying you because they absolutely shouldn't be doing that to an autistic person. No, they shouldn't be doing that to anybody, period. Like they'll overstep their like thing like, oh, I know you're autistic. That's why I did this. That's why this happened. That's why we're nicer to you. No, just treat me like a normal person. It's so weird. It's so bizarre. But we were out eating. It's a rare occasion, but we were out eating ramen together, and it was because we were only eating ramen together. This is like an asshole move on one of them. It's gonna seem like too much information, but a sad thing happened at school, and we had to go to like a funeral, and we all decided to get along for a second and go to a funeral. Now, I was busy this day because this was the first day of summer break, and I think I had something to go do. Like I had to go to like get some paperwork or something before everything closed. And I was in the anime club at school, and the person the funeral was for was also in the anime club, and I was saying that I probably wasn't gonna go to the funeral because I just didn't know the person very well. And one of the guys that's like kind of rude to me goes, well, if you feel, I think I kind of feel bad about it, but I didn't like know him really well, so I'm probably not gonna go to the funeral. And also this was when I didn't have any deodorant, so I was like, I smelled bad too. I didn't want to go to like a funeral stinking up the place. And he said, well, if you feel bad about it, you should probably go. And he said that he would go. And I was like, oh, I guess. But like the thing that irritated me the most this day was that I don't live close to school. So like I couldn't go home and shower or go home and relax and then come back to school or the church by the school and then go to the funeral like everyone else could. Everyone else lives by a school. I don't live by the school. So I just had to like hang around in the heat for like 2 hours, all because he said, if you feel bad, you should probably go. And this was like other people had pointed this out that they thought that that was a weird thing for him to say. But then he wasn't even at the funeral. What the hell? So I was just at the funeral, and then I was the only person there who spoke American English. Like the other people there were like Bulgarian and like Finnish and stuff. I was the only person there who spoke American English, and they were nice enough to like try to have a Christian funeral for him because I think he was Christian. So they had a bunch of like Christian funeral songs or Christian church songs to sing. Obviously, a bunch of Japanese people aren't gonna sing Christian English songs very well. So everyone looks at me to sing the Christian songs, and I was like, so I was singing for the church in front of everybody while sweating. And it was horrible. All because he said, if you feel guilty, you should probably go. I was so grumpy. It was so awkward. But yeah. Anyway, we were all eating ramen out together because of that. Have you ever seen the Alternative Woman? Y'alternative? We were all together for that reason. And I casually mentioned that I was autistic, and someone said, oh, you're autistic? Because like I don't go around telling everybody. I'm just a loudmouth about it on here because this is like my little internet square. This is my little circle. This is my living room. But like I never tell people that I'm autistic. Ever. And someone said, oh, like you're autistic? I said, oh, yeah. And I was like, I thought you guys could tell, because I read that like neurotypicals can always tell. And they were like, oh, I mean, I was like, it said that like they can always tell, and like they'll like outcast people if they can tell that they're autistic. And they were all just like quiet because this was after they had outcasted me, and I just knew that they felt bad about it. But yeah, now I don't really hang out with them anymore, I guess. If we ever were hanging out. Which, like, it sucks because, you know, there are some cases where, like, they're funny and all, they're nice, they're not mean. They're not mean to me, but they outcast me for weird reasons, and they're slightly racist, so I feel like that's kind of a good enough reason to not hang out with them. Good enough reason to me. But I feel like I've developed as a person to, like, not feel the need to... I don't think it's validation is the word, but like, oh, I should throw myself out here because socializing is good for you and blah blah blah. Cause like, no, I don't want to go out. I don't want to pay more money than I have to pay for everyone's drinks. I don't want to hear weird racist talk. Well, that's another thing. A lot of Nepali and Indian people speak English. They understand English. Welcome back. And the English-speaking people will actively, like, trash talk them right next to them. Not even trash talk, like, they'll be like, oh, they smell so bad. Oh, I wish they weren't even here. Oh my gosh, there's too many of them. I hate them here. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Because it gets to the point where, like, I can't even just, like, stand next to the English-speaking people anymore. Because I don't want to be associated with, like, racist people. Especially, like, by my classmates. Because I feel the need to reiterate, Nepali and Indian people are some of the sweetest people I have, like, ever met in my life. Like, ever. Like, Nepali people have, like, not trained me, but they've got me, like, sharing my food with everybody now. And I feel like that's a trait that I'm gonna carry with me all the way to America. I don't care if everyone thinks I'm weird. That's, like, the kindness that Nepali people show you is, like, literally... like, will make you cry. And I feel so bad about it because the first day I got to school, they were so friendly to me, but, like, I was kind of anxious because, like, I'm in a new country. I don't know everybody very well. And they were, like, wanting to give me food and stuff and, like, wanted me to come to their apartment and wanted to make dinner for me. And, like, as an American, you're very, like, cautious about things like that. Like, my first day in an unfamiliar country, I probably shouldn't be going to random people's apartments. So I said no, and obviously now I trust them and we go out to eat all the time and we share each other's food. But like they share everything. Like if I bring them a snack, they're gonna go take it to their friends in the other classes to share it with them. And I think that's so sweet. I feel like that's something that we as Americans should adopt. And like at first I was really like, I was stingy with my food because I was broke, so I had like food stinginess. Like, oh, I bought this myself. I'm gonna eat this myself because I bought it for me. But now I'm not that way. Like I will share every little thing with them if I have it. And it's like they do the same for me, and it's just so sweet. So I just can't possibly like I can't comprehend racism in general, but like racism to such nice people who did nothing to you. I mean, I guess that's how that's what you could say about every single racist mindset, I guess. Like, it's all kind of that way. It's all just towards nice people who did nothing to you. But specifically them, and I guess I got specifically mad because Dashain was a few weeks ago, which is a Nepali holiday celebrating, I want to say it was like a goddess that fought for good against evil for I think 13 days. And on Dashain you do like you have a big meal and we dance and we put, I forget the plant, but we put a plant in our hair and then you put the red dot on your forehead to signify like the blood bond between everybody. The blood bond between your brothers and sisters, and it means that they wish you well. They wish you well this year. And only the Nepali classrooms were doing it, so my classroom's majority Nepali, so we were doing it. And then like a few other classrooms. So the English speakers weren't, like, their classes weren't doing it. I can't understand racism either. Why are they hated for such a stupid reason? It's so weird. Especially like Americans. Like I expected racism from like Asian people who had never seen other races before, not from Americans. Especially black people. And like and other minorities, it's just disappointing to see. Like I don't think it's a single actual like white person who's complained about the Nepali people. That's funny. But like so but they let the English speakers like kind of walk around just to look at what we were doing and like take part in Dashain before going back to their classes. And I was just like upset because it was like the same people that like dis Nepali people came into my classroom to like take pictures getting the red dot on their forehead and stuff and take pictures doing everything. And of course, you know, my classmates offered them food and stuff. Like they literally with their own money made enough food for like everybody, like a freakish amount of food. Traditional Nepali food. And made plates for everybody and brought drinks and desserts and stuff, and it was just the sweetest thing ever. And then the English speakers came in and like took their pictures with the red dot, and they were like, "Oh, do you want any food?" And they were like, "Oh, no, it's okay." But I'm like, how are you gonna be racist against people and then come in and take pictures doing like their culture and then like just like dip and then continue to complain about them? Like, oh, it made me so mad. It made me so grumpy. So like I have to force myself to talk to them now. Kind of. Like I'm sorry for complaining about it, but like I feel like there's not really anyone I can complain about it to. Like I can't just walk up to some random person and be like, "Oh, my classmates are racist and I'm so angry." Like you guys are my people to talk to. You guys are who I talk to about my day, so I wanted to complain about that, I guess. Oh my gosh, it's late. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. What time is it? Okay. I should probably wrap it up now though because I'm like 10 minutes late, but thank you all for watching. I'm sorry for like griping and bitching about racism for like an hour. I hope you guys understand. Bye! I'll try not to complain about racism again unless something new happens, but it'll probably be the same stuff. Because that stuff that I'm complaining about literally happens every day. Like every day after school, I walk out the door and they're just like, "Oh, those Nepali people, so gross." And I'm like, what the hell? It's more than okay, do it again, it's fine, okay? We'll complain about racism tomorrow, we'll complain about racism the day after. No, I'm kidding. Anyway. I'm not shy to complain about things though. I feel like I don't complain that much. Anyway. Oh, I just realized I have dishes in my sink. It's okay, we only do it sometimes. Have a good night or day depending on what it is where you are. It is 11:18. It's morning time for me. But yeah, I don't have school tomorrow, so that means that we're playing Roblox. Hip hip hooray! Playing Roblox tomorrow, I think. I could be wrong. Yeah, alright. Well, I'll see you all tomorrow. I think the stream is slightly earlier? I think it's like an hour later than usual, but anyway. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you Hypersonic for reaching level 7, Game Over for reaching level 3, and Omori Ikari for reaching level 2. Thank you, thank you, thank you! I'm on Thanksgiving break. I get a 5-day weekend. I would love to stream like 7 hours, because I stream 7 hours on like Saturdays and stuff. I want to stream all day every day for you guys' Thanksgiving break, but like I have school, so I can't. And then when I get back from school, it's like 4 or 5 in the morning. So it's kind of weird, but if you guys are like up at like 3 a.m. tonight, then I could be streaming, I don't know. Maybe, let me see. So it's 9 p.m. Oh, no, not 3 a.m. If you guys are up at like like 6 a.m., I might be streaming. It really depends. Don't set your alarms at 6 a.m., but like, I have time to stream after school. It's just that the morning is the only time that a majority of my viewers are awake. But yeah, thank y'all so much for coming. I'm sorry for rushing away. I have to interrupt myself because of like I have to go to school, but I wish I could stream longer. But for now, this is when I stream. I'll be up for you, Pookie Bear, ironically. I'll be waiting for you, my love, ironically. Jokingly, humorously. Alrighty. Goodbye, guys. Have a good rest of your nights. I hope you'll sleep well. And I'll see you all tomorrow. I almost said I love you. I got like in my head that like I'm on the phone with my grandparents. I'll make it if I can. Don't worry. I'll be streaming tomorrow at like 7 or 8 p.m. anyway. But yeah, I'll see you all again tomorrow. Bye-bye, bye-bye. Have a good rest of your days and nights. Thank you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And じゃあまたね。バイバイ。